What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to be reviewing my crash footage from when I fell off my electric skateboard about a week and a half ago and broke my collarbone. And as you can tell, I am not in a sling, as unlike last time when I was in a sling for 3.5 or 4 weeks. It's been a week and a half and I'm already out of my sling, and that's because I'm healing way faster this time, which is great. And I also am using this. Oh, I'm probably going to hit the mic a lot in this video because it's like right in my face and I have this little pop filter thing. But what I was saying, I have this athletic tape on here, which helps a lot and is holding my arm, my shoulder where it should be. And you guys might be thinking that, how is tape going to help? Don't knock it till you try it, because this stuff really works. It's crazy. So with all that being said, let's get started.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hope you guys enjoyed the new outro song. It might only get played in this one video just because the song might be copyrighted. If it's not copyrighted, I'm going to continue to use it in all my videos until it does get copyrighted. But if it is, we'll go back to the old intro song next week. So I hope you guys like it, and hopefully, cross your fingers that it can stay on the channel. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch through the clip, and then I'll come back and we can click through it frame by frame and talk about what happens, and I can show you guys and like frame by frame how I fell and everything. And then I'm pretty sure I know how I ended up falling off the board when I really shouldn't have, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Let's go ahead and watch the footage, and I'll be right back. Oh gosh. Ow. Oh, that hurt. I don't know what I just did, but yeah, that hurt pretty bad. I'd say that hurt bad. Dude, I don't know what I just did, but that really hurt. Yeah, I'm good. My shoulder hurts, but oh, I hit the throttle too hard because it's electric, and I just fell off the back. It's right here on the ground right there. Oh, my shoulder hurts. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there, and we're going to cut back just a little bit, and we can click through this frame by frame, and we can actually see what happens a little bit better. And go right here. Oh, a little bit too far. This is the hard part. There we go. Okay, go back a little bit. Okay, right here. It's crazy how far I ended up rolling and stumbling, because I fell and ended up way over here. And as you can tell, I fell right in front of this little sandy bit, which actually isn't what made me fall. There's not really enough sand there to really make you fishtail enough to fall. I've never fishtailed there, and I hope I never do, because I don't want to fall again. So we're going to go ahead and click through this frame by frame, and you can see right here, this is about when I fall off. It's right before I hit that sand. If you look at the bottom of the screen right now, you can see my foot come up and kick the board. If I hadn't have done that, then I probably wouldn't have fallen or hit the ground, because I would have been able to run it out and catch myself. But that right there, kicking the board, right there, is what made me lose my balance and start falling, because now you can see I'm stumbling instead of just running it out, and now I'm completely falling. You can see my left hand hit the ground, and it's really only on the ground. I'm surprised. The reason I didn't break my left one and I did my right one again is because how short of a time my left one was on the ground. It was probably only on the ground for maybe 4 or 5 frames, and you can see right here that my thumb is still kind of on my throttle, which is why my board just continues to keep rolling over there through the grass. but probably right about there-ish is probably where it actually broke, which is a little weird to think about that right here. My collarbone broke. But if you keep watching, you can see I continue to roll over that arm that I just broke and go right onto my back with my feet straight up in the air. And as you can tell, I am wearing shorts, which is why I got a little bit of road rash on my knee. I was wearing all my safety gear. I was wearing my Ruroc helmet, which you can see right back there. I did actually hit my head pretty hard. You could hear it in the video when my head hit the ground because the mic in my helmet is on that side. My mic is like right here on my cheek, and that's what hit the ground. I was wearing my helmet, which I always tell you guys to wear a helmet. If you're not going to wear any other safety gear, at least wear a helmet because your head is what you want to keep safe the most. So as you can see here, I was wearing my helmet, my gloves, my eSkate USA jacket, all my safety gear and stuff, and all of that is linked down in the description. It's permanently linked down there for from now on. It's been like that for a little bit, so you don't have to worry about trying to search anything. It's all down there linked for you guys. The only thing that I wasn't wearing that I probably should have been was jeans, but I very well could have been wearing them that day because it wasn't very hot out that day. It had cooled down that day. It was low 80s instead of high 90s or almost 100. That's why I usually don't wear pants in the summer, but I could have that day, and I'm pretty sure when I walked out of the house, I had my GoPro on, and I even said, wow, it's nice out. I could probably be wearing pants, but that doesn't really matter. I just got a little bit of road rash that kind of comes with it. Not too worried about that. What I'm really worried about is healing. So there's one more thing that I want to show you guys. If I go forward here a little bit, when I was showing this clip to a few people on my phone, you can see right there, I go and pick up that thing right there. And some people were saying, did you hit that? That is actually the light that is attached to the side of my helmet for when I go riding at nighttime. I just still had it on there from the day before when I rode when it was getting a little bit dark, so I still had it on there. And it doesn't really stay on that well, so some people were thinking that I hit that. I actually didn't. That just flew off my helmet because it's just Velcroed on there very poorly. But there's that. There's not really too much else to really look at. What I can tell you guys is that I'm pretty sure I know how I fell. Because this is a path that I ride just about every day. This is on one of the routes I take almost every day. I have 3 routes that I take, and this is one of them. This is probably the longest one. I was going to go for a long ride that day. Of course, it's the one I fall on right at the very beginning. But so I went around this corner right here. You can see this corner right there. I can't really take this corner very fast because of my my motors hit my deck, so I can't turn. I don't have a very tight turning radius on my board, so I'm not able to take that turn super fast, so I was taking it slow, and then I get around the turn. I'm like, okay, oh, too far. I'm like, okay, well, now I can hit the throttle. I can go fast because up here there's some twisty turns that I really like taking at a decent speed, so I went and hit the throttle. I'm like, okay, I can hit the throttle now, and as soon as I did, well, it threw me off. It's not that I wasn't ready for it. What I'm pretty sure what happened is when I'm sitting on my board, I have my feet like this, right? I'm pretty sure I have my front foot a little bit further back, so my weight was too far back, and I wasn't ready for speed. That's what threw me off, because I went off the back, which means I hit the throttle too hard, and you can kind of hear it in the video that you can hear the motors go spool up super fast. It means that they're, of course, getting more power. So I'm pretty sure that's how I fell. There's not really too much else to talk about, except for that I want to tell you guys to always be wearing your safety gear. If you're not going to wear gloves, jacket, jeans, any of that, at least wear a helmet. It doesn't have to be one as overkill as a Ruroc. They are a little bit expensive, but they protect your head so amazingly. Let me grab mine real quick if you guys haven't seen these before. They are full face snowboarding helmets that a lot of us e-skate riders use, and as you can see right here, that's what I had my GoPro in to be able to film the fall. But yeah, these are full face snowboarding helmets with goggles. I actually had the goggles on this time. I usually don't ride with them on, but yeah, this is what protects my head when I fall. The past 2 times I've broken my collarbone, I've hit my head pretty hard on the ground, and both times my head was completely fine. I was right up on my feet, which is great. It means I didn't get knocked out or anything. And then any other like random fluke fall where Like sometimes like I wasn't filming. It was before I was filming all the time on my helmet, and just hit the ground a little bit, jump right back up on the board, no problems because I had my helmet on. Always tell you guys to wear your helmets because you never want to hit your head and get a brain injury or concussion, any of that. It's not fun. You don't have to deal with that. So always wear a helmet. I'll have the Ruroc link down in the description and another one, a really good one. It's from a company called 888. They make really good helmets. So that's basically all I have for you guys today. Next week's video was actually filmed before I fell, so it's actually going to be me riding the board. So don't worry, next week's video is going to be me back on the board, and it's actually a really cool video. So stay tuned for that, and then the week after that, hopefully, if the things arrive on time, I will be customizing my board. I'm not going to really say too much on what I'm doing to it, but I'm waiting for one more thing to come in, and then I'll be customizing my X-Way X1 Pro Riot. I'm super stoked about that. So that's all I really have for you guys today. I'll see you in the next one. Later.